So the activation that wants to come forth at this time is all around being commissioned to communicate, and we're going to be spending time with new dimensions of your throat chakra. Going to ask that everyone take a nice deep breath, please. So we want to just get settled in for this time of activation, and I'm looking forward to facilitating this, and I'm going to take some time to get present so that I can receive the wisdom and insight for the activation. And as I'm being in the receptive mode, I just want you to be present and be very aware that there's a newer emergence of your calling to communicate during this season and phase of your life and journey. Such unique expressions that are ready to come forth. These are the source level communications that need to be broadcast in the world at large, especially during these times. And you are that unique vessel that's here to pour out, to communicate in a variety of forms, not just by way of your voice, but your penmanship. It's just a unique expression, but you are being commissioned. It's a higher charge and challenge that's underway. And most of you find your resonance with this because you've been feeling it deeply, even been experiencing things with your voice on multiple levels. Let's take a deep breath, please. So the awareness that you need to focus in on is all around the new, and even new understandings as it relates to your energy body, and primarily right now your throat chakra, as we're going to be entering into new dimensions. And the dimension that's coming forth right now is about the gateway of your truth. The gateway of your true voice that needs to be activated during this time as you are being commissioned. Take 3 nice deep breaths, please. So 2 colors that are coming up during this time are actually teal blue and kind of an aqua color, be a teal greenish, leading into an aqua. And actually the turquoise energy is coming up. So we're starting off as sort of 2 primary colors, but then they're expanding. This is the dimensions, the dimensions. So also, besides color therapy, some sound therapy is coming into play. So I'm going to ask that you be extremely present with my voice. And this therapy, as I've stated in other activations, is not so much of therapy in terms of the healing aspect. It is more of the therapeutic aspect, which does bring forth healing as well. But this is what is going to go forth from you in terms of what you communicate for others in a variety of forms. And it's what they're going to be feeling and sensing. It's the higher frequencies of why you are actually being commissioned and the importance of your articulation during this time. And again, this is in multiple formats. This will be shifting and changing so many dynamics on so many different levels globally for so many people. What you bring forth will be activating the higher human potential in others through what you communicate. Again, be present. Be present with my voice, with the cadence, with the rhythm, with the frequencies. Some of you may begin to feel your body sway as you are really connected to the rhythm of life, the rhythm of source, the rhythm of all that is for your highest and best good and for the good of this planet. Take a nice deep breath, please. So now we're going to be present with these dimensions of your throat chakra. And during this time, you may actually isolate one of those colors, or other colors may come up for you. And I want you to just be present within the therapeutic essence of those colors. Take 3 deep breaths, please. So I'm going to invite you to complete this statement as you gain wisdom from this dimension of your throat chakra. I am being commissioned to blank during this time. I am being commissioned to blank during this time. Whatever comes up is going to be key to opening up your communication factor of what your greater charge is. So continue to be present in the color essence. Be present with the statement of completion. And again, be very present with the sound of my voice. So a time of stillness and silence is being called forth to be experienced just for a very short window. It may be a few seconds or a minute, but we're going to honor that invitation right now. Take a deep breath. And let's breathe. And because that silence was not long, that is an indication that there's a unique pause that you will give to just create a new sacred space trajectory for others. So as you are preparing to go forth in this new commission, you are going to be preparing in an accelerated way, but then there's going to be a moment where you pause. There'll just be a quick pause, and that may be to reassess and level up and realign at a higher vantage point for what is going to come forth next. So let's be more present with the energy of this dimension of your throat chakra. At this time, I feel about 3 dimensions expanding. And we are going to be present with those as if they are 3 different chambers of commission. And this is all about the communication factor. And so what's coming up now is that these 3 chambers, one is around your voice, and that is the vocal aspect. Another is around your written communication. And another one is around your beingness, the instrument of self. So let's be present in this first dimension. So complete the following statement. Using my voice, I am currently being commissioned to communicate. You fill in the blank. What is that? What are you currently being commissioned to communicate? You can write that down if you have note-taking material near you. So what's coming up for you? Using your voice, what are you currently being commissioned to communicate? Take a deep breath. We're going to quickly accelerate and shift into the second dimension. I'm going to ask that you complete the following statement. Through my writing, what am I currently being commissioned to communicate? Through my writing, what am I currently being commissioned to communicate? I feel strong colors coming up, and you may start sensing that or seeing that, being aware. So there's colorful communication that needs to take place in a very creative and expressive way in terms of what that written communication will be. It's where a flow of your artistry, leveraging your oral, not your oral, but your written communication. But what's happening is that, here we go. What's happening is that that is going to be sort of the launching pad of what brings greater illumination to the vocalization. So that's why the oral aspect of your communication was trying to actually get in on this particular one. I love how the integration starts to happen. Those energies make their essence so known, at least to me. And I know, oh, that's why that's taking place. So the starting point, there's, oh, thank you. There's already an ordering of how this will play out. So the writing element is going to be the lead into your voice. And then from that level of communication is the higher expression of the beingness. So let's Be present for just a few more moments that you can gain some more insight and wisdom around the written aspect, and then we will shift into the dimension of the throat chakra and your beingness. It just makes so much sense just thinking about that. Okay, take a nice deep breath, please. Okay, so let's shift into the dimension of your throat chakra, of the beingness aspect. And what are you commissioned or currently being commissioned to communicate through your way of beingness, how you are showing up, how you are just living and expressing your existence? What are you being commissioned to communicate through your way of beingness? This is demonstrating that higher form of livelihood, that true connection to source, that instrument of self and source, that ultimately is the higher instrument of service that you are bringing to your tribe, but also contributing to the collective higher intent of humanity as a whole. And this commission is a courageous commission that you must be committed to at the very core of your beingness. It's a call to excellence and higher character of virtue in this communicative expression. Take a nice deep breath, please. Be very present, again, with the rhythm and the cadence of this experience through the therapeutic experience that's taking place right now through the sound and the colors and the commission. And now you should be sensing a core theme of this greater charge around your commission that challenges you to actually put this into a framework, leading with the written communication commission, then expanding and illuminating your commissioned voice and what that message or messages will be. And then ultimately, in a grand finale, in a sense, of the beingness, which will be the consistency of your demonstration for this greater impact. Take a deep breath, please. So being present, what is the charge? What is the core theme of this charge? Your core commission, tying all of this together. Be present with the energy of your throat chakra and ask, if that clarity is not there for you, ask your throat chakra in this three-dimensional way. What is the core overarching theme for my soul's communication commission at this phase? Take a deep breath. Just be present with that. And now we're going to take all of what has come forth in this experience, and we are going to quickly anchor and activate. So I want you to hold the higher space of that 3-dimensional throat chakra initiative, all of the wisdom, insights that have come up, even if they were just in basic awareness and shorthand form of communication. We're going to take all of this right now, and we are going to now anchor this at the source core level, the source communication, and activate this as this awakens now in your new energy body format, going throughout your anatomy. And now you go forth in your commission to be all things to all that you are called to serve and make a greater impact. So your charge is to be courageously committed to this commission. Take 3 nice deep breaths, please. Right. And we are complete. Thank you.